So over the last 10 days, we have just been full on attacked by flies. So our number one rule we have here on the farm is quality of life for the livestock. And with these flies just pestering them and bothering them, they're not happy. It annoys them, it irritates them, it cuts down on their grazing. And what we want is just a happy animal that just wants to go out and eat grass every day and hang out and enjoy its life. So previously this summer, we have used this rub. This item's full of some absorbent material that we put the fly deterrent in. And it has these little strips that I bought extra that hang off of it to rub down the side of the animal when they walk underneath of it. And I'll lure them up with some sweet feed or whatever. So they come in, I know they get a good contact in the beginning, and then our mineral and salt blocks are up here on the other side of this. So they have to come through it whenever they want those items, so that way we know that they're getting coverage. So in wanting to improve our cattle rub system, I started doing some research, and they make a lot of nice cattle rub systems right now, but they're all just really too big for our needs. So I kind of started doing a little bit more research, and I saw where some people just tied on old strips of carpet to that style rub that I have, and we don't really have any old carpet laying around. And then one of the articles mentioned just using your old burlap feed bags on there. Well, our feed bags come in like this white plastic nylon style bag now, so we really couldn't use those because those wouldn't hold the liquid. So this is where we lucked out. Me and Rachel both drink a lot of coffee. We enjoy drinking coffee. We get a lot of our coffee from Twisted River's Coffee Roaster. Dan, he's in a lot of the markets with us. Well, one Saturday he came up to us and he said, "Hey, my raw beans come to me in these big burlap bags. Is there anything you can use them around the farm for? I hate just throwing them away because they're a really good quality bag, and I'd rather see them be put to use somewhere else." So I said, "Yeah, bring me about a half dozen of them." So now I have these big burlap bags that raw coffee beans are shipped in. I'm gonna cut them down into strips. Now that they're in strips, I'm gonna go ahead and tie them around a new cattle rub. So that way they'll hang down and get good coverage. What I wanna do with this is I'll take this cattle rub and put it inside this old tub here. So I got it all down inside this tub. And the reason why I put it down in the tub, because when I mix up the mineral oil and the fly control, I'll put it down inside there and it gives it time to soak up. I'll let it sit there for a couple hours before I hang it up. So this is what we're going to put into this tub for the fly control. It is a back rubber and pour on. You can use with all different species. This one will take care of the flies, mosquitoes, start out with our ticks and lice. And then as a carrier, I use mineral oil. The reason why I use mineral oil is it's a little more expensive than some of the other methods they say you can mix with it, but I feel like it's a better carrier, and also just for ease of the livestock, this stuff's going to be rubbing on their face and everything else, and mineral oil is a little less abrasive, around their eyes and nose, and just in general, we just like using it better. So now we got that all mixed up, sitting there soaking in that tub. I'll put it here in the barn. We'll come back in a couple hours and hang it up. So we got this cattle rub tied up here behind us. Their mineral feeder's just on the other side, so I know they come through here for salt and mineral, but you can see that burlap hangs down a good ways. This way we get full coverage over their body, and that's kind of what we were looking for, so we know they get a good application, and this way it'll really help control the flies and keep the flies away. So what I'm going to start off by doing is I got some feed here in a bucket. I'm going to bait them up here onto the feeding floor, get them to come underneath of it once, and then I'm going to just bring them back out and get into the pasture, and then dump the feed out here, so that way I know they make it through there twice, so I know they got 2 good passes on them, and we'll see how it goes. Come on. Come on. So it worked. Did it work perfect? No, but it works pretty good. A couple spots to make improvements on, adding a few more burlap strips to it, which we'll go ahead and add once I cut them up. That way there's no really spot for them to sneak through without making contact. This is the kind of project we really enjoy doing here because we're able to recycle item from something else that had already served its purpose, and we're able to convert it into something else that we can use further and get more uses out of it. So we'd like to thank Dan with Twisted River Coffee Roaster for giving us the burlap sacks. We'll definitely be getting some more from him so we can add some more to this for better coverage. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap up the video there. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.